Peace, people. How are you tonight? Another edition of Puppy Pot and Chill, number 671. I do have my bowl loaded, but unfortunately, it is what I call burnt bud. It's like a bowl that I only smoked half of and then I dumped out. But this is still good weed, and until I can buy another ounce tomorrow, this is what I'm going to be smoking. But I am going to be smoking some weed. So if you'd like to hit pause, or if you already got your bowl ready, get ready, because I am going to hit it a couple of times. I watched Jen Psaki's press conference, one of them. She holds quite a few. One reporter pushed her about a question, and it was about defunding the police, and she flat out lied and then blamed Republicans for defunding the police, which is a flat out lie. The Democrats are just doing anything to try to separate themselves from this massive, massive failure that was called Defund the Police. It was a massive failure. Crime, violence, murder, all spiked wherever Defund Police got their nasty little fingers into. So they're trying to distance themselves as fast and as well as they can, and it's not working because, they're trying to push the lie that it's the Republicans' fault and everything, and they're pushing this so hard because they want people to believe them. They want people to believe this outlandish lie. But people are not that dumb. People remember that for the last year, Democrats have been the ones pushing defund police and all this other stupid shit. But they're trying. They're trying like hell, but there's a lot of people who are not falling for it. They are too smart for that massive fucking lie on top of a massive failure. Ohio Supreme Court tells a man he can't procreate. A court actually told somebody they can't have kids. Well, of course, he sued and won because you can't tell a man to stop having kids. Alright, it's just, not only is it stupid, it's not going to work. You'd have to cut the man's dick off to get him to quit fucking. Yeah. Yeah, you can't force a man to stop fucking or force him into a medical procedure. You just can't. Dems are saying and doing anything in an attempt to distance themselves from the absolute failure that Defund Police was, even to the point where they're trying to blame Republicans. AOC even said that the rise in violence and crime is from hysteria and not from Defund Police. Like I said, they are saying anything to try to get away from their massive failure. And they are lying through their teeth, lying like a cheap rug. However you want to put it, they're lying, ignorant fucks. Blaming everybody else for their massive failures. Oh, let's take a hit. Let's take a hit. Sorry, it took me 4 minutes to get into the hits. I'm sorry. I'm almost to the point of saying fuck it and just throwing in the towel and laying down and just being swept along in the tide of ignorance. Because, I'm not gonna, but it is so tough with all the fucking, I'm to the point where the Democratic left, get everything that happens to them, they deserve it. Everything. Every fucking time somebody slams them, every time they fall on their face, every time they get caught lying, they deserve it because they are pond scum. ignorant motherfuckers. They are running they're running us into the ground. You know, literally. Let's take another hit. And I say literally because I mean literally. They are running everything they have touched has turned to shit. Democrats running along with all this ignorance. Sadly, millions of people like me and you, we are poor fuckers caught in the middle and brought down with the Democrats in their ignorance because we are in the wrong place at the wrong time, getting fucking ruined, having our jobs are being taken away, canceled on, all for the sake of what the Dems believe in. We need to stop this, man. They are fucking ruining everything. Biden's just fucking spending money like it's going out of style, fucking printing more money. AOC keeps screaming about this Green New Deal that if implemented would kill millions of people almost immediately. Greta Thunberg is screaming her head off, but she's a dumb kid. She doesn't know how everything works. If we were to do what she wants, millions and millions of people would die. Just stop using fossil fuels right now. Millions of people would die. Tens of millions. But she doesn't care because she doesn't see the problem in what she's saying. That's the beauty of being young and dumb. You can say and do stupid things, but you shouldn't be pushing that influence on the masses. Let's take a hit. And always remember, you got to be 21 in the state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. If you're not, just don't do it. Let's be smart people, shall we? And don't listen to me. Why are you listening to me? I'm a stoner. I smoke pot. I mean, sure, I do my best to give you the honest truth, and that's about it. But I'm a stoner. I get shit wrong all the time. If you like listening to me, awesome. I love you. But fact check me. And definitely fact check mainstream media. And do not listen to social media. That's all bullshit. Anything that comes across on Facebook or Twitter is not true. Alright? And if you like my video, fuck it. Give it the thumbs up. Share it. If you're feeling particularly beastly today, subscribe. Alright, let's move on. New photos and emails are proving that Joe Biden lied about being involved with Hunter Biden's shady deals. Even going so far as using Air Force Two to fly Hunter and associates to business meetings in other countries. It is becoming extremely clear that the Biden family is a crime family. He has used his political position to get many things that normal people would never be able to get. Hunter Biden used his father's position and influence to get into many shady deals to make himself rich, all while becoming a crackhead and fucking underage girls. BLM rioters hold the city council VP hostage and demand that riot charges be dropped. Okay, so what they did is they surrounded the city council VP while she was in her car and would not let her out until she agreed to certain demands. Let's take a hit. Now, of course, anybody with an IQ above 60 knows that any negotiations made under duress are no good, and that's what was happening. She was being forced to make these choices and decisions. So none of them, even if she wanted to, none of them are legally binding in any way. And like I said, anybody with a IQ or, intelligence greater than that of kindergarten would know that. But, that's asking way too much out of BLM rioters, I know. These mainstream media covers what the BLM rioters did, calling the obvious BLM insurrection terrorists protesters. Not even rioters. Protesters. Yet the little old lady who walked into the Capitol building, took a selfie, and walked out is being thrown in jail and being called an insurrectionist, while people that surrounded a car held a person hostage and made demands and wouldn't let them go until the demands were met are protesters. They're going to surround the wrong person's car one of these times, and it's going to get ugly. These people are stupid. That's what makes them dangerous. Not that they have weapons, not of anything else. It's because they are stupid is what makes these BLM Antifa people so dangerous. Like the old line goes, evil grows when good men that are capable of doing something do nothing. We need to stand and fight against tyranny. We need to stand and fight these small battles, these small personal battles. We must stand against them. If we don't, if we just sit by and say that guy will take care of it, eventually they will come for you. And that's where we're coming to, folks. It's getting there. You see it in the news daily. How the cops go in, bust on some door, and take somebody in. They did it to Roger Stone, made a huge deal about it. And everybody sits back and goes, well, that's happening to them. That's not happening to me, so I'll be all right. No, you will not. If you sit back and do nothing, eventually they will come for you. The Democrats are going absolute fucked crazy, losing control, and the Biden-Harris administration is a complete failure. The failures range in COVID, critical range theory, border security, foreign affairs, all complete failures from the Biden-Harris administration. They say stupid things like they inherited this problem and now it's up to them to fix it. Well, we'll just take the border, for instance. No, Trump had a strong border with strong security and was building a wall. When Biden came in, he said, no, I'm not going to turn any kid away that comes up here. So more or less saying, open border, come on up. And then there's the Defund Police and everything else. Everything they have touched, they have fucked. But they keep voting for them. Come on, people, quit being so fucking stupid. If it doesn't work, quit voting for it. Jesus Christ. Now we're getting to the point where Facebook is asking users to snitch on friends and family. I remember, I think it was in maybe like the Second Great War. There was a group of people over in Germany who asked their people to snitch on their friends and family. You remember how that went? I remember how that went. They're doing the same thing here now. They want you to snitch on your friends and family. Fuck you, Facebook. fuck you, Zuckerberg. You fucking cunt. I just want you to think about that. In the past, which countries and groups have asked their people to snitch on their friends and family? And what has happened? Now there's a fucking website out there urging people to mix and match your vaccinations from the different makers. I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to try to say it as clear as possible. No. Do not do that. Do not mix and match your vaccinations from the different producers, from the different makers. Don't go different places to get one vaccination here and another vaccination there. That is not good and can be potentially fatal. These websites are not your doctor. Fauci is not your doctor. I am not your doctor. All right? Nobody on TV and the internet is your doctor. You talk to your doctor about what your body needs. And for fuck's sakes, don't go around getting a bunch of different vaccines. Jesus Christ, I can't believe in that. No, 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 no. Fauci is even pushing more division of society by saying there's going to be two Americas, the vaccinated and the unvaccinated. What the fuck? We're dividing by vaccinations now, so now what about the people that get the flu vaccination and the people that don't get the flu vaccination? Or what about the people that have to travel and they get vaccinations? Does that mean everybody else in America has to get vaccinations to match their vaccinations? So there's no fucking division? Fuck you, Fauci. You ignorant cunt. Fuck off. You're hurting America. You've already made decisions that have killed millions. I think you need to shut the fuck up. Journalists mocked for downplaying the spike crime because they are too stupid to understand the data. Nothing more needs to be said about that. Leftists destroy more statues. No one says anything. I think it's fucked and those assholes need to be jailed. But apparently I'm the only one that thinks so. Miss Nevada! The first biological male to win a beauty pageant title, man. Yeah. I mean, sure, it's a transgender, but they were born biological male and transgendered into a female. Which is not a biological female, that's just a man with body dysmorphia. But this person with the chemical imbalance in their brain has won the Nevada beauty pageant. Yeah. Another title, another woman's title that now is owned by a biological male. Pretty soon men are going to have all the titles. I mean, so far, you know, they have the man in MMA, the woman in MMA that fought the biological women and fucked them up. And everybody went, ooh, that's unfair. And then you had the, you know, all the female weightlifter who was ranked, I think, you know, like 900th in the males category, but transgendered to female and now is number 1. I mean, pretty soon, men are the biological males, even though they transgender to female. They're still a biological male with, you know, body dysmorphia. Pretty soon, they're going to hold all the female titles. Now, I don't know if this is what the LGBT and the feminist movement intended, but if you think about it, this literally not figuratively. This literally proves that males, can do anything better than females. Is that what you wanted? Well, that's what you're getting, because I don't see any females going into the men's brackets and whooping ass and taking their titles away. I only see men going into the females brackets and taking their titles away. You wanted to, I don't know, make everything equal when men and women are completely different. You want to try to say that they're the same and they can compete on the same level. Well, congratulations. You've proved that biological males are better than biological females. I don't think that's what you wanted. I don't want that. But that's what you've proven. Not me. You. All I did was sit back and watch what you did. Alright. I think it's time to shut this down. This is going to get me a bunch of shit, but oh well. It's the truth. It doesn't matter if it's ugly. It's the truth. And if you don't believe so, and I encourage this, fact check me. Prove me wrong. Call me an idiot down in the comments. And then show me the proof. If it's good, I'll go with it. I'm an open-minded critical thinker. So, prove me wrong. I'd love that. And don't forget, we're having problems with wars in China and Taiwan, and China, America, and Russia, and UK, and Israel, and Palestine. I mean, things are getting sketchy everywhere. Let's just hope things shake out for the best. Yeah, I don't have anything else, man. Peace. I love you guys. Like I said, if you like my video, give it a thumbs up. Share it. And if you're feeling particularly cocky, subscribe. Until I see you again, I love you fuckers. Even though you can't really love everybody, let's try not to hate. Let's go that route. Be careful. Be happy. And stay high, bitches.